The MiG-21 FISHBED. Man, why didn't anybody tell me how great this jet was? I've been having a blast with it. And while I've been getting the hang of it, I have been phasing Phantoms out of existence on Contention Cold War. So if you're into intense dogfights between Cold War legends with a little bit of funny stuff in between, stick around, because I'm your man. Up first, we have a little bit of a disappointment. This F4 Phantom has no idea that I'm here, and I was here for a dogfight. So let's make quick work of him and go find someone else to play with. This shot right here drags the video out a little bit, but I thought it looked really cool, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Cool whoosh. While this guy's crashing to a fiery doom, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. As I whoosh away in disappointment, a VIGGEN pops up on the EWR. Because there's not too many red players, I need to get him before the Mirage does. In typical VIGGEN fashion, he's scraping his you-know-what off the ground to avoid any detection. That makes it really hard for the head-on shot that I had planned because my radar looks up. That's okay, I think my only opportunity is to strafe him with my... Oh. Okay. He was definitely looking at me while trying to fly. Well, that's what you get, sucker. Second whoosh of disappointment. Would somebody dogfight me? Come on, bro. Luckily for me, this F4 has answered my prayers with a Sparrow. Thanks, buddy. I return with my own Fox 1, but don't you worry, these are Cold War era Fox 1s. Ain't nobody getting hit. He defeats mine and his doesn't even track. I cross behind him, finally, someone to dogfight. My plan for every Phantom I meet is to try to get them slow, so I want to keep him in the one circle, which I thought I was in, but it actually looks like we are in a two circle fight. Don't know how that happened, so I will reverse back into him. I actually don't know that much about dogfighting, so leave me some dogfight tips down in the comments. We end up in another neutral merge. He's gonna go high, and I'm gonna go low. I hope he does that Phantom thing where he just flounders up in the air and gets really slow. In the meantime, I'm gonna cash in my speed to pull hard over the top. I'm gonna try to keep my AOA tight and get inside of his turn. That way, I can blast him with a Fox 2. As I'm coming down over the top, I realize we're just not lined up. It's not gonna work. Of course I try it anyway. I had to. And you would have too. But that's okay, because now he's out in front. All I need to do is manage my speed and not do anything stupid. All right, we're looking good. We're gonna roll over the top, pull back on the throttle, pull back on the stick, then he'll be out in front. At that time, we'll be able to, whatever. I don't want to fight him anyway. Yeah, whoosh, yeah, whatever, whoosh. Stupid F4, get him. Yeah. But never mind, because up next we have a pair of F4s. I think their intention was to catch me in some kind of grinder, but they sucked at it. They just killed a friendly, and I probably got the jump on them. My plan here is to try and take this guy out as quick as possible before his buddy jumps me. He straightens up in front of me, which typically means he's yelling for his wingman to shoot, but I can see his wingman out in front of me. I have no idea what these guys are doing, but I guess that doesn't matter. Fox 2. Splash, F4 Phantom. Now I know you saw his wingman fly off to the left. We're gonna roll in and try to do the exact same thing. We both have quite a bit of speed here, so I'm assuming that we'll end up in a neutral merge. But as I come around the circle, he straightens up in front of me. Man, what are these Phantoms doing today? I let go the easiest Fox 2 of my life. Splash, F4 Phantom. Even though they didn't try very hard, it was still cool to win a 2v1. Up next, we have an A10 Warthog who's flying almost as low as the VIGGEN. I do my best to get a Fox 1 on him, but it just eats the dirt. I have no problem catching up to him, even though I almost eat a tree in the meantime. I'm trying to go guns, but I don't want to overshoot him. Another Fox 2, right in the dirt. Come on, buddy. Ooh, now's my chance. Now he's away from the ground. Never mind. He had so much damage to his wings that he ripped them clean off. This F4 Phantom is already being engaged by our ground forces, and I selfishly hope they miss so I can have my turn. This dogfight was pretty intense, but that's okay because it really helped me learn what I need to do in the MiG-21. So already you can see that I entered this merge with way too much speed. I'm graying out at the top, so I'm gonna ease off and see where he goes. He's doing what he's supposed to do in the Phantom and using the vertical to his advantage. I'm not gonna follow him up. I'm gonna stay down here and see what he does. Oh, he shoots at me. That's not very nice. I'm gonna have to do something about that. We enter a bit of a flat scissors, but I always end up gaining way too much speed and getting out in front. I need to use his thrust to my advantage and climb over his nose. If I can get us both slow, but work him out in front, I'll have no problem taking the shot. Here I'm going to do exactly what I said I didn't want to do and cross in front of his nose again. Luckily for me, we have equal gunnery skills. Phew! I do not like how this fight is turning out, so I'm gonna ditch out into a very slow two-circle fight. He tries to hit me with a Sidewinder, but there's no track, and I really thought he was gonna pancake right here. But he bailed out. Fight's still on. We both use the vertical and take back to the skies. I'm not gonna chase him all the way up. He seems to be out in front of me. Let's see if I can keep this positioning. He does a really good job at using God's G to gain back on my 6. As I see him coming back around, I tighten down the circle and force an overshoot. Perfect. This is exactly where I want him. Let's not get out in front and get shot at. Or let's almost get out in front and get shot at. But not like last time. We are learning. As I work him out in front, I finally do what I've been kind of avoiding this whole time. That death wobble that the FISHBED gets is caused by pulling too much AOA, but it just so happens that the best performance is right before that death wobble. This is why I continue to find myself out in front in these flat scissors. But as I've been practicing against all these phantoms, I'm finally getting the feel. As I pull them into my sights, you can see my AOA is going to stay in this yellow area and even touch the red sometimes. That's right where you want to be. I'm pretty sure. I don't actually know. I'm just having fun. All that yapping anyway, and the missile doesn't track. But that's okay, because I'm just going to try again. He's going to stay up high and get pretty slow, actually. So I'm going to use my energy state to my advantage, pull as much AOA as I can without wobbling, and try to take his 6. Give me that 6. Hold up. Is that another song transition? This fight can't still be... Hey, we can't still be doing... Oh, it is? They said subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyway, now what's that AOA? I'm gonna try to keep it here, try to keep these lights on without wobbling around. It does feel pretty unstable, but it allowed me to maintain a great position. Now, I ain't no dogfightologist, but this is looking pretty good for old BoomCat. Still definitely a possibility for me to wobble into the ground and ruin everything, but as long as I stay patient, I have a 6. I have the line, there's the tone, Fox 2. Good track. Splash, F4 Phantom. Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you've ever hit a Phantom with an R60, but you have to hit them with 2. I've seen them tank them so many times. This guy's still flying, and we can't have that. I'm pretty slow and wobbling around still. Fox 2. Got him again. Disrespectful whoosh. For the sake of the video, I showed you the A10 and the F4 in reverse order, but I actually burned all my gas on this fight and then chased down that A10. This leaves me in a pretty critical fuel state, so I'm puckering a little bit as I approach this airfield. The gauge on the fish bed is so unreliable, so if this thing is telling you that you're basically out of gas, you're out of gas. But focus up, we need to lock in, because this thing is not that easy to land. I'm gonna do my best for a pretty shallow approach. I don't want to pull too hard on the stick because this thing gets slow real fast. Lineup looks good. Speed looks good. AOA is good. Just focus. 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 A little bit of a flare. Oh, what the hell? I really thought that was going to be smoother than that. Well, we're alive, which is more than all those other guys can say. Thank you everybody for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more BoomCat, and I'll see you next time. BoomCat out.